Have you ever worked all day long, but still felt like you accomplished absolutely nothing? You wake up early, you hustle from morning till night, you check all the things off your to-do list, and yet, your progress feels completely stuck. You're not lazy, you're just busy doing the wrong things. Today we're going to talk about why working smarter, not harder, is the real difference between people who burn out and people who truly succeed. And make sure you stay until the end, because I'll share 3 simple, powerful habits you can start using today to multiply your results without adding a single extra hour to your day. We've all been told that hard work is the key to success. It's been drilled into us since we were kids. But here's the truth. Hard work alone doesn't guarantee progress. Think about it. If sheer effort created success, then the hardest working people in the world would also be the richest and happiest. But we all know that's often not the case. The problem isn't a lack of effort, it's a lack of direction. Running faster doesn't help if you're running in the wrong direction. So many of us confuse being busy with being productive. We spend our days chasing an endless stream of tasks, constantly checking notifications, attending back-to-back meetings, and replying to a flood of emails. By the end of the day, we're completely exhausted, but not fulfilled. Because deep down, we know we didn't move any closer to what really matters to us. Let me introduce you to a concept that will change everything for you, the Pareto Principle, also famously known as the 80-20 rule. It states that, on average, 80% of your results come from just 20% of your actions. Let that sink in for a moment. That means most of what you do each day, the vast majority, adds very little value. But a small, specific portion of your efforts is what creates almost all of your progress. Here's the turning point. Once you identify your 20%, your life starts to change faster than you ever imagined possible. Imagine 2 people. Alex works a grueling 10 hours a day, multitasking, jumping between different projects, and checking messages non-stop. Then there's Maya. She works just 6 hours. But for those hours, she focuses on one single high-impact task that truly moves her projects and her goals forward. Who do you think wins in the long run? Exactly, Maya. Working smarter is all about identifying your 20%, those few tasks that truly matter, and then ruthlessly eliminating, automating, or delegating the rest. Master that one concept, and I promise, your productivity will absolutely skyrocket. So, how do we actually start working smarter? It really begins with 3 simple steps. Step 1 is to get crystal clear. Before you even think about starting your day, ask yourself this one powerful question. If I could only accomplish one thing today, what would make the biggest impact? Most people never stop to ask that question. They just dive straight into their work, reacting to whatever comes their way without any clear direction. But high achievers are different. They plan before they act. They begin each day knowing exactly what matters most, and they protect that one thing at all costs. Write it down. Put that one crucial task at the very top of your list, and commit to not moving on to anything else until it's done. One significant win a day is far more powerful than 10 half-finished, low-impact tasks. Next is step 2. Eliminate the noise. This is huge. Every single time you say yes to something, you are, by default, saying no to something else. That something else could be your health, your peace of mind, or your most important goals. So, you have to learn to say no more often. Not every message needs an immediate reply. Not every meeting deserves an hour of your time. And not every shiny new opportunity actually aligns with your mission. As the legendary investor Warren Buffett said, the difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything. Protect your focus like it's gold, because it is. Finally, step 3 is to manage your energy, not your time. You can't perform at your best if you're mentally and physically drained. It's just not sustainable. Smart workers understand this. They know when to push themselves, and just as importantly, they know when to pause. They take short, intentional breaks, they move their bodies, and they rest not out of guilt, but out of wisdom. Your greatest creativity and your best ideas don't come when your mind is overloaded and stressed. They come when it's calm and refreshed. Your brain is not a machine. You can't run it on empty. Treat it like a muscle. Use it with intense focus, and then let it recover properly. Look at the world's most successful people. Best-selling authors don't write all day. They typically write for a few highly focused hours. Elite athletes don't train 24/7. They train smart, then they rest and recover. Top CEOs don't do everything themselves. They delegate the small tasks so they can focus on making the big decisions. They all know the same fundamental truth. Productivity isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things in the right way, at the right time. So here's my challenge for you tomorrow. Do less, but do it better. Choose that one thing that truly matters and give it your full undivided focus. You will be amazed at how quickly your life starts to change when you stop chasing everything and start mastering what matters. If this video helped you see your work and your life differently, make sure to subscribe to BrightPath for more lessons on mindset, productivity, and creating a life of freedom. Because success isn't about doing more, it's about becoming more. Thanks for watching.